Don't call me a conspiracy theorist for this information I'm about to share. When I saw these clips I'm about to show you, it was so bizarre and so unbelievable, I had to make this video. Let's listen to what NASA's oldest active astronaut, Don Pettitt, has to say.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Are you serious? We don't have the technology to go back to the moon, and it's too much of a painful process to put back together again? You're talking about NASA, who has had hundreds of billions, upwards to over $1 trillion given to them by the US government to do this exact type of stuff. The moon landing is supposed to be one of NASA's biggest accomplishments, and they can't even reproduce it? Considering the fact that we've had cell phones, an increase in technology, and a bell curve of innovation over the past 50 and 60 years. But yeah, what he said. If that wasn't weird enough, let's meet Gene Kranz, the Apollo 11 flight director.
I haven't seen anything that indicates the telemetry data is even in existence, and as I said, even if we had it, we don't have the machines to play it back.
But your own research has shown the telemetry data is missing.
That's right.
Could this be true?
No big deal, just the original science data from the moon landing, completely missing. Is that supposed to be understandable from a $1 trillion branch of government? Let's take a trip to NASA's Goddard Space Center with a man who made a documentary talking about this exact stuff.
If it's anywhere, it should be here at NASA's Goddard Space Center in Maryland, home to the National Space Science Data Archives.
This film you're making now, what is it? Does it have a name? I mean, do you have a name for it yet, or
you're calling it "Did We Go"?
Did we go? Okay, okay.
Doesn't have it either. The Smithsonian doesn't have it. Johnson doesn't have it.
Right. We've been unable to track it down. I mean, we don't know where this telemetry data ended up, and we don't know what path it may have taken. So. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I can't really give you much of a clue as to where this data ended up and whether it still exists or not.
NASA admitted that it had lost the original footage of man's first steps on the moon.
That's correct. They also admitted to losing the original footage. This is not a conspiracy theory, folks. This is mainstream news. It's in Reuters. What I spoke about earlier was in the Forbes. No big deal, just the data, the footage, and the technology from the moon landing completely missing. What's their excuse for losing the tapes? Oh, we were running out of tapes, so we needed to retape over those tapes. Considering the budget is up to $17 billion per year, doesn't that seem a little strange? I'm not saying we didn't go to the moon. I'll let you draw your own conclusions and have your own theories as to what truly happened. All I'm saying is, it's very, very odd that we don't have the technology to go back to the moon, we don't have the original moon landing footage, and we don't have the data from the moon landing. Considering the hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars that NASA has received from the federal government and from your taxpayer dollars, maybe next time we can employ somebody to keep an eye on this stuff. Thank you for watching, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section.
I done come up from the basement, on a struggle from the pavement, came up high, I feel Jamaican till my eyes switch to the matrix. We are all just human. Shout out Puerto Rican, French, and Haitian. I just say it, everybody play themselves if they erase us. Hating someone for a reason, they ain't choose it, so disgraceful. I be painting birds and clouds like I don't see the